Arcadian is directed by Benjamin Brewer and is currently playing in limited theaters. Plus, this one stars our boy, Nicolas Cage. Now, Nick plays a father who raises two boys in a time where the world is almost apocalyptic-like, where these creatures have taken over the world and the only time they can actually ever go out safely is during the daylight. Plus, because, the freaks come out at night. I don't know if anyone remembers that song. Anyways, though, yeah, they live in the outskirts of the city where it's kind of quiet and whatnot, basically out in the boonies, in the woods and whatnot, right? Avoid all the noise and stuff. Also, dude, at night, they cover all the windows and any areas that could be compromised, though. They have, like, metal covers for protection, dude, because these things, dude, they try and break through, dude. They don't play around. This thing, while, Nick Cage is, the daddy, he's raising two young boys, in their teens, and they're at that age where they want to do what they want to do at some points, right? I mean, no matter what the cost is, safety, whatever, they're teens, right? Which means they get in trouble and may not, make it home in time before it gets dark when trouble hits. And, what's a dad to do? What can a daddy do? Now, overall, this movie, it's decent. This one has the I Am Legend and A Quiet Place vibes, where, people are scarce and whatnot. Food is scarce and all that. The land is wide open. There are creepy-ass monsters that want your ass. Very interesting monsters, I gotta say, too. Very aggressive. And do something, I'd say, very reminiscent of The Critters. That's all I'll say. If you watch The Critters movie, you might get what I mean. I don't know. Anyhow, though, I'll just throw it out there. Anyways, though, so starts out a little slow, but once it picks up, it gets pretty good, especially in the second act, dude. I mean, my only gripe is I wish Nick Cage wasn't so tame, dude. He played this one straight, man. I mean, there's scenes in this movie, dude, where I wish he just went crazy, especially with these monsters, the kind of shit they did and how they, the kind of shit they pulled. I don't know. Anyways, though, there are certain opportunities, though, in scenes where I thought, it would have been good to see that. So just keep that in mind. No crazy Cage, only tame Cage, unfortunately. There's some good violent scenes for sure, some blood, good performances, especially from the two guys who played the brothers. And to be honest with you, this is more of their story than it is Cage. He plays more of a supporting role in this one. But yeah, I mean, since he's kind of, plays a bit of the background at some point, the brothers, they hold it down, though. They hold it down pretty well, keep things intriguing enough to stay entertained throughout. Plus, there's a point where they have to fight these monsters, and let's just say it gets pretty intense. And one last thing I'll add is the boys have totally different personalities, obviously, they're brothers, right? So one is really smart, kind of a little scientist, if you will, loves to study shit and whatnot. And the other one's kind of like that alpha male feel, got a little rough around the edges, and plus, has eyes on a girl. Come on now, And anyways, though, I mean, I say check it out, if you got time, if it's in your area, why not? It's alright, decent flick for sure. Now look, my recommendation is a movie called I Am Omega. This is a Mark Dacascos film. If you don't know Mark Dacascos, he's a martial artist, dude. He does a lot of martial arts movies, and this time he kind of did like a martial arts / horror type of flick. Anyways, this is what it's about. In a post-apocalyptic LA being rampaged by zombie-like cannibals, humans that have some kind of genetic infection, local man Richard is forced to live a daily struggle as he tries to locate radio signals and find a cure. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. This is not that good of a movie. It's not that good, I promise. It's a cheesy-ass fucking movie, dude, but it's a guilty pleasure of mine because I actually like Mark Dacascos a lot. He's a badass, and so when I watched it, I gave it a try. I didn't enjoy it that much, but I gave it a try just because he was in it. I mean, it's basically I Am Legend, but just, more martial arts style anyhow, and a lower budget, of course, but I liked it. If you want to check it out, you probably won't, though, and I don't blame you, so I don't take any offense to it at all. But if you do want to check it out, it is available on YouTube, so I think it's like $3 or something like that, so it's a cheap watch, I guess, right? But anyhow, that's all for today. Stay nasty, my friends, and I will see you at the next one. Stay nasty out.
I'll see you soon.
Like and subscribe.